Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video, we're gonna add another image to it. But before we get started, I had changed the score and I had moved it up to a font of 48 because it was kind of small, you couldn't see it. And I'm not sure if I got the score, the last part of the code should display scoring. So for example, let's say I get an icon, look at that score, increases up. There's not much diversity here right now where, I could die basically. This game will go on until never. It'll just go on. There's no reason, but the score does update, so that's good. So we need to add some diversion. We need to add something that's going to make it kind of blow up, explode per se. So let's go out to our flat icon website again. So let me find my browser again. And we got it right here. So let's find something. We know that 128 looks good, so we'll know that for, let's look up explosive. All right, yeah. I will credit the author. All right, so bomb, dynamite. I like dynamite. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go with dynamite, and I'm gonna put it down to 128. So I'll save it. I will thank the author at some point. All right, so it is in my download folder. So let me grab it. Dynamite. And let me go over to assets. And let's add it over here. Dynamite. Boom. There was a good song called Dynamite. So there we go. We got dynamite. So we want dynamite to appear out here as an icon on our screen, so that when we hit it, we explode. Well, our game ends at least. That's kind of the aspect I'm thinking of from this standpoint. Okay. All right. Let me see here real quick. So I'll get back to this. So let's go into GameSwift. And let's see here, we're gonna have to create a function. Let's create it under generate coin. And I will call it function. And this will be, keep it generate explosion. Nice thing about this is I think we could use this code here, but change a little bit. So we'll copy and paste. I don't know if I need to have, let me think here. Let's just copy it all for now. I'm gonna copy all this code and then we'll remove what we don't need. So I'll come down to explosion here and paste it in. And obviously we're gonna make some changes here. Let me move this to the side real quick. See what we got to do here. So enter instead of coin. Oh, let's see here. Let's call it dynamite. You know what? I think about dynamite. There's a song called Dynamite. This is what I'm thinking. We got this play. So that's a dynamite song, so we could have that playing every time you hit something. So anyways, so let's copy that and paste that, paste that, paste that, paste that, paste that. This is the easiest part we did yet. So we got to change these guys around. Dynamite, boom, dynamite, boom, dynamite, boom, and dynamite, boom, dynamite, boom. Let's see what I missed. I know I probably missed something else here. All right, so that looks, oh, I missed dynamite there. And we'll probably have to change that around as well, because we have that. I like that song. Dynamite, that's the image name. So let's see what we got here. So we got dynamite, dynamite. Yeah. All right. So we also have to change these categories around as well. So we'll want to have a category. So we'll have to change that to dynamite, and then we'll have to add it, because when we change it, it won't exist right now. It'll probably blow up. But that's no big deal. We'll see. It says, hey, I don't know what that is. No problem. We'll go back and add that. But I'm just gonna figure this area out now while I can. So we have dynamite. Let's see here. Just seeing if I missed anything. Now we have coin. Why? We're gonna have to go back and fix this up too. So I'm just thinking about areas that I'm gonna have to change anyways. Let's see here. So dynamite. Yes, I know we're not there yet. I get it. No big deal. Just make sure I get everything I know that I need to get there. Okay. All right. So I know I need to add some code to make all of this work. So I'm going to go at the top and start with my variables first and see what I need to add. So let's see here. We need a category for explosion, which we already have explosion category. So we need to go back, and I called that dynamite category. So let's change that to dynamite then, instead of explosion, because that is explosion. And so in that case, I will have to change this as well. Copy it, paste it here, because I wasn't sure what I was going to call it, and now I thought that was better. So if we scroll down here, I think I had dynamite category. Okay, so that works out better. Now we still have a dynamite Y down here that's causing a problem, but we'll have to come back to that and figure out what's going on there. It's probably something that we don't have in here. So let's see what we're missing here. We have our coin timer or a game timer or whatever. We need a bomb timer or dynamite or explosion. So let's do var. Let's do dynamite timer. There we go. All right, ground, ceiling, have score label. We'll eventually need another your score label, and we'll need a final score label. We'll get to that later. Let's see here. Let's go. We need to do something here. So we have let dynamite category 3. That's good. We have ground and ceiling. That's good. Score equals 0. That's good. Just kind of going through this and seeing what I need to add here. What's missing? What am I needing to add to make this happen? Let's see here. Sorry guys, I'm just browsing through here. Now my function on explosion is blowing up there. Why is that doing that? Dynamite.position. Why? Sorry, someone's contacting me. I have coin Y here for this, and that's the problem. We need to make that dynamite. That should fix our problem down here. Okay, so I was concerned about that. I really wanted to make sure I found that. All right, so this area here, to generate explosion, I want to say dynamite, but should be fine for now, I think. we will have to add some other categories here, so bear with me. Back to the coding aspect of it. All right, let's see, what are we missing here? We have the bomb, we got the begin. All right, so I know what we need. We need another function for game over as well, but let's just kind of build a shell of that for now. We'll put it under the begin. So I'll do function game over. We'll have to come down and code that in a minute. So we need to build the bomb, or I keep saying bomb, the dynamite aspect out, because right now I don't think we have it on the screen yet. Yeah, I'm not seeing it on the screen. All right, stop it. All right, so we have move left, we have the dynamite dot run. We need to build out the begin aspect of it as well. So you know how like we have if body A contact the bitmask. Sorry, I'm leaning back here. We need to also add scoring to this as well. So let's change the scoring rules around here. Score plus equals 1, and then we'll do score dot text equals score divided by score, like that. Excuse me. Let's see here. Did I spell that wrong? Score. Oh my gosh. Score label. Jesus. Label. Text. Yep. All right. Cool. Let's see. So we have the score label dot text dot score. Okay. Make sure I got this right here. So score dot text dot label business rules contact body A. Boom. Body B will do the same thing. So let's copy and paste this here. Perfect. And we also need to add some other information for game over. When game over hits A or B. So let's see if I can copy some of this stuff here. Let's kind of copy this right here. Let's go down here. And we want to say body A category bit mask. We want to do the other category, which is dynamite category. And we want to remove from the parent, body A.node, remove from parent, and instead of doing score, we want to do call game over, because we want the game to be over. And what we could do here is we could copy this and paste it below, and we could do body B here, do the same thing. So that way, once it hits that category, it's boom, game over. It calls the game over function that we don't have written yet. So we'll get to that shortly. So that should be done with our begin layer. I'll just go up a little bit. I'm just seeing if there's something I need to add here. I want to say that I do, but that's why I keep coming back here thinking there's something I'm missing, but I think we're good. Explosion, so our coins are good. I know that we're not generating the dynamite on the screen, so I gotta figure out what's going on there. And I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100% sure I know what it is. So we definitely need a timer for it, for sure. So, and I think I put coded timer up here. So we coded dynamite timer. We have the score label right here. Ground, don't need that. Do we have a category for it? We have dynamite category. Okay, that's good. All right, just seeing what I need. All right, so let's go down to, we're gonna change some stuff around here, guys. So we're gonna need to have score timers. So we're gonna need to have another function that we call. So what I'm thinking about is we get rid of this and we call to a central location that uses it for multiple things. So let's do function, and I'll just call it start timers. And we'll do this. and what we'll do is we'll have the call right here, which is not done yet, but we'll have it there. And so now we can code for the timers. We could grab this one right here. I'm gonna cut that out of there, place it here. So this one right here would be, I'm gonna change the name of this one. This would be our coin timer. All right, so now we need another one for our dynamite timer. So we can copy this code and just make some changes to it instead of having to type it out. And instead of game time, I will call it dynamite time. We'll change the interval to 2. I'll make that true block timer and move this over a little bit. And let's see here, timer and self. So we want to do self instead of generate coin. We want to do generate explosion. Okay, we got 2 of those. Oh, jeez. All right, so that should do that. Now this is messing up here for some reason. It's not liking that generate. What's it called? Dynamite time. Maybe I don't have it up here. Yeah, I do have. Oh, I have it timer. It's called time. I think it's the only place I put it at. All right, so that fixes that. So that should fix that. So we have our start timers here. It calls this function here, which is to be utilized. What if I'm missing anything? I know I'm missing a lot of stuff, but let's see if anything happens here. Okay, look at that. Our bombs are on there. Now, the thing about the bombs are disappearing, and that's not what we want to happen. We want to happen is when we touch it, we want the game to explode. We want it to quit working, so that's the key there. So right now, we're getting points for the bombs working, so that's fine. Making some progress. All right, cool. So with that in place, kind of going through here and seeing what I need to do. I think I need to start on the touch aspect of it. So let's scroll down here, and we haven't really did anything except that. So now we kind of need to change this around a lot, I think. We need to, I don't know, we need to make a lot of changes, I think, to this. So let me just go underneath there and I'll purge what I need to at the time. I think what we do here is we put it, remember we wanted to put a conditional statement, but we couldn't. So I think we could put a conditional statement here now. So I'll say, I'll say if scene is paused. So we'll have if it's paused equals false. And then what we'll do is we'll capture this guy right here and put it in here. Cut that out. Perfect. All right. So now we could come down here and say let touch equal touches dot first. And then we could say if let location equals touch dot location. And then self being the current object. Separate those guys. There we go. Oops. There we go. Then we can say let the nodes equal nodes at location. Okay. And we'll do a for loop and say for node in the nodes. And we can say if the node dot name equals play, means start. There we go. We can say score equals 0, restart game. And we can say node dot remove from parent. So we're removing it from the parent. Now we're going to need, we're going to need to put some labels in here. So I'm going to call it and then we'll have to add it. Final score, label. We haven't described it yet, but we'll have to add it. Remove from parent. So let's actually add it right now. Before we do that, let's go up here, follow our method out. So before I start adding stuff, so let's do var final score label, sk label node, and then let's do, we're going to need also your score label node. And what else do we need? I think that's it for now. So let's scroll back down here. All right, so let's finish writing our code. Alrighty, remove from parent. That's what I was going for. There we go. We'll do the same thing for your score label. Dot remove from parent. There we go. And then we'll say scene is paused equals false. And we'll say score label dot text equals score. Same thing as before. And then we'll start our timers. There we go. So that should, thinking I'm missing something here. Am I? 1, 2, 3. I got 3, 4. Oh, that's down here. Okay. Move this guy closer to his family, I guess. All right. So we got the touches, I don't know, working, but we have it what we want. What else do we need to do here? Let me see. Let me think. All right, so we need to create game over. We have that function down here, but we don't have anything. So let's see if this at least compiles for it. So we're at 2010. Still works, not the way we want it to. All right, so we're still missing something, guys. Let's see what we're missing. Sorry. Let's see what we're missing here. And I think it might be because we haven't programmed game over yet. It doesn't know how game is over yet. So let's go down here and let's program and see if this fixes our problem. So if we do scene, I can't spell crap. If I could spell, that'd be awesome. All right, so we'll do scene dot is paused equals true, and we could say what do we call our timer? Game timer. Oh crap! Game timer. Hold on. All right, coin timer. What the heck? Hold it up here. Make sure. All right, I call it game. Why did I do this for? Why did I say game time and dynamite time? It should be timer. I don't know why I called it that. Shoot. Let's see what happens when I change this back, because I know I had it like this before and I changed it back. Something's gonna blow up here in a second. Let's see what it is. Yep. And this guy right here. Because time doesn't, it throws it off. Alright, so let's go back down here. Alright, so let's do game timer. Better. It just makes more sense. Game time means it's playing. Alright, so game timer question mark dot invalidate. So what it does, as you can see, it stops the timer from ever firing again and requests it to remove from its loop. So that's what's happening here. We'll do the same thing for the dynamite timer. All right, and then we'll do your score label equals sk label node text, and we'll put your score. There we go. And then we'll do your score label dot position. We'll grab the position. We'll CG point. And our X value will be 0 for now, comma, Y value will start 200. We'll see how that works. We'll also do a font, so we could change the font size in here, which I feel more comfortable here than doing it on the fly. So we'll make it 100 for now. Score label dot z position equals 1, and then we'll say if your score label doesn't equal null, then add child, and then what we'll do is we'll add your score label right there. Oops, crap. All right, so we got that going on. So we need to do the same thing for final score. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this guy here, come down here, paste it, and just change the values around a little bit. So we'll call it final score label. It likes that. To a degree it likes it. We'll change this around a little bit different. So what we'll do here is we'll copy that out, and then we'll do score and position equals CG point x0, and we'll set this one to 0. Font size, gonna try 200. That looks good, and then we just have to change this to final. Actually, they all look bad. All right, so we need to do that for all of them. All right, let's see here. What else? Let's code on down. All right, coming down to the bottom, so we're going to say let play button that we don't have yet equals sk sprite node image name, which we need to go grab a play button in a second here. So let's actually make sense of that in a second. So let me find my button here. All right, so let's find a play button. Let's find play. All right, so many play buttons here. Which one looks good, guys? I like that blue one, that's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna grab this guy right here. I'm gonna grab 128, save it. I'm gonna minimize that. Gonna go over to assets. And we're gonna add a new image here shortly, in a second here. I'm gonna find that bad boy. Play is right here, and just add it over here. We got play now. Sweet. Alrighty, so let's go back to our code. Alright, so we're gonna have to add play somewhere, because the thing is we have play, but I'm thinking we're missing something there. No, we don't need it anywhere else, I don't think. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Alright, let's just add it. So initialization immutable value play button was never used. So we're saying let play button equal, yeah, because we haven't really done anything with it. Alright, so let's do this. Play button dot position equals CG point, and then we'll do X 0, Y -200. We'll try play button dot name equals play, and then we'll do play button dot Z position equals 1. Add child, and we'll do play button. I think we forgot to add a library too as well, so we need to add a library. I might have added it, but oh, it's already added gameplay play. All right, for some reason I was thinking it wasn't there. All right, I don't know if something's missing, so let's run it and see what happens. It worked. So as soon as it interacted with the bomb, it it stopped. So if I hit play, it restarts it. Boom, bomb. So it restarts. I'm doing good till that guy falls down. Probably want to change my ceiling for sure, but as it does change there, so I'm gonna stop that while I'm thinking about that. So we talked about that before. So let's go down here, grab my ceiling, and maybe move it down a little bit here. Let's see what that happens here when I do that. Yes, now we see the ceiling died. So what we could do is, I don't think the ceiling's programmed right because we should not be able to go to the ceiling. So that still needs some problems there, but we're making progress with this. Let me just verify I didn't forget anything, guys. This video, now what we're gonna do later on is we're gonna change the ground. We're gonna actually create some stuff that I'll put in my GitHub account that you guys can grab an actual ground, or we could actually grab it from this website as well. And we'll grab some image and replace this rectangle guy, and he'll be more like an alpha. But like I said, I don't think we'll get through all this in our class. There's a lot of coding here. So thanks for watching, guys. Good day.